Abiotic, mineral deficiency plant-diseased conditions. When plants don't have enough of an essential element, they show symptoms: the visible response of a plant to abiotic factors that result in a change or abnormality in the plant, like stunted growth, chlorosis, and necrosis of organs similar to infections. Most symptoms are expressed in the shoots, as roots are not available for studies, and plants must be uprooted. Symptoms vary as per species, severity of problems, stage of growth, and complexity resulting from deficiency of the elements. The deficiency symptoms depend on the function of the element and the speed of translocation from old leaves to the young parts through the phloem. The young part of the plant can withdraw mobile nutrients from older parts, reproductive organs, flowers, and seeds. Disease: whiptail in cabbage and cauliflower. Symptoms are chlorosis in mid-stem leaves progresses to the younger leaves. Caused by molybdenum. Deficiency, as molybdenum plays an important role in nitrate metabolism. They exist as oxide and sulfide salt. Disease: grey specks in oats. Marsh spots in pea. Speckled yellow in sugar beets. Are caused by manganese deficiency. Characterized by interventional chlorosis of young leaves, it exists as a divalent ion in many oxidative states. Manganese is used to activate enzymes, chloroplast, and thylakoid development. Split of H2O in photosynthesis. Disease: dieback in citrus, where young leaves die from tip to bottom. Caused by copper deficiency. Characterized by plants with twisted and misshaped leaves. Copper exists as a divalent ion in aerated soils and a monovalent ion in wet soil. Copper controls enzyme action and electron transfer during respiration. A disease called little leaves and rosettes of apples, peaches, and beans are common. Is caused by zinc, which exists as divalent ions or chelates. Characterized by twisted and misshaped, distorted, and puckered in appearance, interveinal chlorosis of leaves is common in fruit trees. Zinc plays an important role in all vital functions. Enzyme actions as a catalyst. Ion transport. Chlorophyll development and destruction. A disease called iron chlorosis during spring. In alkaline soil, it is caused by a deficiency of iron which exists as a ferrous salt. Characterized by intraveinal chlorosis, leads to the complete yellowing of leaves and finally wilting of younger leaves and death. Iron is essential for chlorophyll synthesis. Maintenance of chloroplast structure and function. Electron carrier in respiration and photosynthesis. Detoxification of oxygen radicals. A disease called blossom end rot. Celery black heart in a localized area. In tomato and pepper. Caused by calcium deficiency. Characterized by retardation of young leaves, bushy plants, and chlorosis in young leaves along the margins. Calcium is used as an intracellular messenger in the cytosol. Countercation for inorganic and organic anions in the vacuole. Structural roles in the cell wall and membranes. A disease called bronzing disease. Caused by magnesium deficiency, which is characterized by chlorosis in the interveinal mesophyll tissues, mainly in the older leaves, and growth retardation. Magnesium plays an important role in the proper function of ATP, required for DNA and RNA synthesis. Leaves produce insufficient chlorophyll. Absorption of sunlight during photosynthesis. A disease called chlorosis. Curled leaves downwards as in tomato. Is caused by the deficiency of sulfur, which is absorbed as sulfate and thiosulfates. Also absorbed by leaves during photosynthesis as pollutant gets converted to bisulfate. Sulfur is used for nitrogen metabolism, enzyme activity and protein and oil synthesis. Formation of chlorophyll that permits photosynthesis, through which plants produce starch and sugars. A deficiency of minerals such as nitrogen causes symptoms such as chlorosis of older leaves, which turn pale green and curl upwards and die. Younger leaves are dark green. Roots are poorly developed with a high root-to-shoot ratio. Fruits develop cracks. Nitrogen is absorbed as nitrate, nitrite and ammonia. It is used for the development of chlorophyll and helps in photosynthesis. Production of amino acids, proteins, and nucleic acids, and maintaining energy levels in plants for vital functions. Phosphorus deficiency is characterized by young leaves that are dark green with purple veins below. Older leaves have a purple tint and tip dieback. Leaves may be curled, distorted, smaller or drop prematurely. Phosphorus exists as monovalent or divalent phosphate. The soil pH determines the valency. Phosphorus is used for growth, maintenance, and repair of all tissues and cells. Production of the genetic building blocks, DNA and RNA. Phosphorus deficiency may also create an imbalance in the storage of carbohydrates. The death of meristems, metals in brown flecks, necrotic spots, cracking and corky areas in fruit and tubers, stunned root tips are some symptoms of boron deficiency. Boron is used for cell wall synthesis in young leaves, pollen development, and increased fertility. It's also responsible for DNA and RNA synthesis. See the video on toxic through plants. Toxic plants. A concern for vegetarians.